go from there. And yeah, so there won't be any playing in this. Um, this is just going to be purely simulation. Now there might be the odd game that I play in sort of this, but I kind of think that this will be just one episode. It'll be a long episode just because I'll be doing a lot of things in the episode, but it won't be like a 20 episode series unless I sort of feel the need to have it that long, but I don't really think it will be that long. I'm just sort of testing the waters on the simulation and all that. But yeah, so if you want to just if you want to see gameplay, I've got a career mode up where I take control of Brighton and Hovelvian, and that's currently running at the moment on this channel. So if you're new to my channel, feel free to check that out. But yeah, so we're gonna take control of a team in my opinion, it's the best second division in the world. Um, we're gonna try and go for a team that has a somewhat competitive chance to get up, but this is going to be realistic in the sense that all the transfers I make are going to be, I guess, championship caliber transfers. We're not going to say use a financial takeover and just spend the money on like, just players that aren't sort of realistic options to get to that team. We could do Luton Town, who did win. They've won the last two leagues, so League 3 and 2. Yeah, no, League 2 and 1, and then it's Football League Championship. Then it's the Premier League. But they, I don't know. I'm just looking at the moment. I wouldn't mind doing Blackburn, getting them up back to the Premier League again, because they were a pretty big side at the time. Birmingham would be a cool option to do. Could do Wigan. I don't want to do like a West Ham, a West Brom, or Stoke. Stoke are going to get relegated in real life. They're really struggling. I'm just sort of basing it on jerseys as well. Sort of jerseys that I like. Even though I'm not playing it, but I don't know. I just always like to pick sides with good colour schemes. You know what? I might actually do. Where were they? Could do Preston and North End. Have they ever been in the? They've been. Yeah, I'm assuming they have. Yeah. They do Millwall. Huddersfield just got relegated. Could do Charlton, who were a fairly big club in the Premier League. Oh, not big club, but they were more middle table. Bristol City have a bit of money. Brentford. I'm gonna do Blackburn. We'll leave all this the same. I'm gonna change it to dollars just because I'm Australian. Now no, we won't disable that. We won't disable that. I was gonna say we were going to. Now, if you just hang on for the moment, I'm just gonna actually rename the stadium to what it is in real life, just so it is somewhat realistic. Because unfortunately, FIFA doesn't have all the championship sides licensed. I think they should, because the championship is easily the strongest second division in the world, and I know they have like probably 8 teams in the championship that, or in the second divisions of England that have their own stadiums, but that's only because they had the Premier League license. So I think it's called Ewood Park. Now let me just get a picture of what the stadium looks like, because if it looks like this, I will keep this stadium. Now it's a bit more it's sort of like, no, not like that. Kind of like that, I think. There's a couple of domes on there. Not like a spiral on the stadium. Sort of, yeah, like East Point Arena. That holds 53,000. Nah, we can't do that. Blackburns doesn't hold that. What does it hold? Does it hold? It holds 31,000. So that's sort of like it, I guess. I will just actually we'll keep it like that. That holds 30,000. So we'll call it Ewood Park, which is what it is in real life. Apply and exit. We will keep all that Europa League and stuff on, but as I said, this is a championship, so we're not going to be really paying attention to that. Probably the aim here is to sort of have a look at the squad first. I'm not a massive, I guess, a massive fan of any of the sides in the championship. I sort of watch from a casual eye. I know a few players. I know that Leeds are probably the best team on paper in that league, but I think what I saw in real life, the table, it looks like it's going to be a really good season. A really good season in that championship because Leeds, I think, lost on the weekend. I'll just call it Blackburn. Leeds lost on the weekend, and they were top, and I think they dropped to about fourth or fifth. So yeah, Notts Forest, they're making a big run as well. I'd like to see Notts go up, to be honest. Yeah, we'll accept that so we can get money. Generally with these, look at this. You want to just pick with the most money. It's fairly ideal, but you just got to be careful you don't get grouped with like really good sides. I'll just edit my manager really quickly just to change him up. So just go with a bit of a random sort of outfit, and in the championship, you don't get a lot of managers wearing suits. They like to wear tracksuits just because it's a lower division. It's not as formal. Just random this. Yeah, it's too big. That's alright. Keep the cheeks. Where's the hair? I don't know why you'd get a manager that would wear a fedora. Not a fedora. They called that is what it is. I could wear a fedora for the sake of it. You could do like a rocker with long hair. I mean, like, I don't know why they've got this in here. Someone will have to let me know. Is this the same, I guess, customization as the Volta football? Because Volta football, I can understand why you'd have sort of beanies and stuff, but you know, if this is just for manager mode, who's the manager that wears a beanie? Like, be honest, who? Unless it's really cold, and I don't really know of one. We'll keep that sort of hair. We'll go colour. We'll give him a brownish sort of hair. There we go. And we will just quickly change his outfit because I don't really want to wear a suit. Just because it is in when if we get to the Premier League, I will change it to suits and stuff. But you know, most people in this league wear tracksuits. What the club tracksuit? And where is the pants? Because he's not going to have suit pants on. Come on. You got club tracksuits. We'll go black. Yeah, that's fine. So if we have a look at the boards, I think they want us to reach the round of 32 in the FA Cup, finish mid-table, sign one player in your youth academy assigned to the midfield position. They're low on everything. That's pretty much why I picked this team. So I realistically shouldn't get fired. And I say realistically because I've seen people on FIFA get fired through completing their goals. So we're not going to blow our whole cap. Actually, we'll get a really good scout. like one really good scout, and we'll set up a scouting network in Brazil for midfielders. Technically gifted. So now we will only have about 3 million. Now we'll just look at the squad really quickly to determine who we need to get rid of. Now I kind of want to get rid of people over a certain age. I mean certain ages. Over 30, 31. Hey, they got Stuart Downing. Unfortunately, he needs to go. I do like Stuart Downing, and I thought he was a really good player. The problem with this team is they got a lot of players around 25, 26. Realistically, we kind of need to get rid of some of these blokes. Like Richard Smallwood, he probably needs to go. Elliot Bennett, he probably needs to go as well. 69-30 rated. We'll keep the goalkeeper just for the sake of it at the moment. I will keep these 70 rated players, except, yeah, we'll keep them until we can get some better players. But yeah, this looks like it could be a bit of a tough job. Kind of want to get our youngest players out on loan. So if we just have a look at the current squad before I change it up. So we're going to have Gallagher probably be our main striker. Going to have Dak should be alright. We need to get a new right midfielder. 21-year-old's pretty good. We need a new central defensive mid, unless it's a younger 20-year-old. We could go Davenport, but as I said, we're looking to sort of build where we can be competitive. The keeper's fine, he's 23. So yeah, we're pretty much set in a sense with... There looks like there's some really good players on this team in terms of their age. Like there's a 64 20-year-old I saw, or 21-year-old. Excuse me. Before we start the season, we sort of need to look for players on loan, because this is how we're going to sort of get in. Firstly, we'll look for free agents. Just if there's any really good ones. See, what I hate about this game is there's always free agents that are off screen in the teams, where you go to edit teams, and then when you go to start a career mode, they're just automatically randomized to teams, which I don't think is fair. I think they should be just on. They should be just in the free agency. If the free agency is in real life, they shouldn't need to complete squads. But it is what it is. I'll pick up this guy, Cameron Howson. He's from New Zealand. I've got him in my current Brighton career mode. He wasn't too bad when I used him. We'll just go for full loan, see if anyone's there. We kind of want to... Let's check for Premier League, just because there could be a feeder club in the Premier League that could be one of their younger players out on loan. Tammy Abraham, he might be worth it, but we'll see. Usually you can get one or two really good players on loan. This guy is pretty good. He's from England. Look at, he's got really good acceleration. Keenan Bennett. He could be an option to pick up. We'll just go transfer list. I doubt anyone's got any. You got one. See if anyone's in the Premier League. Just because it's players I sort of know. Gomez. I mean, we don't need a keeper. We already got one. But yeah, I'll sort of just let the this do its thing. See, they want us to scout a striker. I don't want a striker. We sort of need wingers. We'll just go with first team quality, pacey. So we'll let the CPU do that while we'll go on to simulate the first few games. So they got a transfer offer for Bennett. What are they offering? 1 million? Sure, we'll get rid of him for $1 million. I know he's the captain, but we need to get younger so we can build a really good squad. But at the same time, we won 4-0, bring in some players that are well accustomed to sort of, you know, we want to bring in 25 to 28 year olds if we're going to have experience. We don't want anyone over 30 unless they're a 70 rated. If they're under a 70, they're expendable in my eyes. But okay, transfer offer for Richard Smallwood. Now he's 28. We might keep him just for backup. So Tammy Abraham we could go for. He would be a really good addition, but I have a feeling he will decline, which is annoying. We're going to try and bring in this bloke, Keenan Bennett. I just realised that I clicked buy by accident, and now we're going to buy him, but because if I clicked decline, it would have just really annoyed the other team, and I wouldn't be able to get him on a loan. I would try and get him on we'll get him on a 1-year loan. We think 60-40. I don't think so. We've got no money. So you're going to do 50-50. 38 is fair for both. But as I said, he probably will reject us just because he is playing at Chelsea. He's 76 rated. He really could be the next big thing, if I'm honest, in the Premier League. And it is really smart that Chelsea are playing the youth. Like, it really will help them go forward. So we will have a look and see if we can get anyone. Bennett's been sold, which means we need a new left back. I don't care about international management. So after this game, I'll try and sign that Bennett's. Okay, we got him. We got Tammy Abraham. Sweet. Which means we'll go in and we hopefully will get this bloke on a transfer, which means we'll bring in this young young fella. You want to be sporadic? Sure. We'll go 5 years just because he's 20. So he could develop into a good player. I don't know what he's on. He's on 3,000, so we'll just give him 4,000, and we'll give him a signing bonus of 10,000. How about that? Okay, so that's pretty much, we signed a top player. That's not for the bloke we just brought in, that's for Tammy Abraham. So we need a new right back. You will play right back. I don't know why the CPU had you not in there. So we'll have Tammy be the main man, even though he is on a 1 year loan, but we need to sort of bank as much wins as possible. Yeah, so it's sort of looking okay. We will get that bloke on, where was he? The 70 or the 68 rated striker. You'll start at centre back because you're 21. And Bennett, you can play left back. How old are you? 28. Play left mid. Can you play? Did any one of these players play central mid? Get rid of Rothwell. That's pretty much it. So this will be the team that probably starts the season now, which means we will just sim until the end of the month. Until we will sim until, this first game. So I will see you guys then. Alright, so we're at the start of the season. Hopefully the team's pretty much the same. I'm not too sure how we're going to go against Charlton. They're sort of probably on the same par, are they? Monthly scouting report. You got terrible potential, 67, 79. You've got okay potential. We'll sign you. But everyone else is just meh. So now we get that youth academy thing, which is pretty good. Sim the first game against Charlton. I'm going to say it's a draw. We won 4-0. Simming seems to be a lot more quicker this year than it has ever been, because normally you would have had to press Y if you're on the Xbox, or triangle if you're on the PlayStation 4. No, we're not making any more transfers for the moment. While this is happening, we will train some players. There's that bloke we brought in. We need to train him up. Gallagher. Get the keeper trained up because he could be the next sort of really good keeper in the making. He's 69 rated, nearly 70, and he's 23. Get the right back trained up. There's a few good young players on this team, so promising signs. We'll simulate all. And we will go to the next game. It's against Fulham. Now I sort of will sim I'll sim the first few games, and then what I'll do is I'll end up going to the next month and sort of going from there, just so I get the monthly scouting updates, and just because it'll take forever to sort of just go from game by game. So we don't want to do any more transfers, which means we will sim to the 1st of September. Alright, we're back at the 1st of September. We are currently 4th, which is pretty good. I thought we might have been a bit lower than that. We're going to check that monthly scouting updates. No, not that. Where is it? Inbox. Got manager of the month, which is pretty good. I mean, this guy could be good. He's 17 though, like, it's a big risk. We might just sign him. Check the youth monthly scouting update or report. This guy has the potential to be a good player, like a really good player. So we will train both of these up once a few months, but unfortunately, unless there's a way you can turn on auto training, then there's not going to be a way for me to train these players. We will simulate this. Wow, he got an A on a hard drill, so that's pretty good. Yeah, so we will sim to the next month, and I will see you guys there. Alright, let's have a look where we are at in the standings. We are 6th. That is okay. What have we won? 4 games, 3 draws, 2 losses. Fulham at top. Stoke, who are on the bottom in real life, are 2nd. Wigan 3rd, Cardiff 4th. Where's Leeds? Leeds are in 14th. Yeah, right. Middlesbrough, Leeds, not in the top 10. That's a bit unrealistic. Just have a look at player stats really quickly. Tammy Abraham has 4 goals in the championship after 9 matches. Assists. Dak, the defensive mid, has 4 assists after 9 matches. Clean sheets. Fisher's got 2 yellow cards. Adebayo, whatever his name is. Someone's got a red card. Platt. Top scorers we saw. Tammy Abraham has 4 goals in the Carabao Cup. Are we still in the Carabao Cup or are we out? Let's have a look. We could have a look at this. Let's have a look at the Champions League where we're at Dortmund on top. Group B. How do we go to Group B? Cork City? Who are they? Does anyone know who Cork City is? Because I've got no idea. Carabao Cup. Where is it? We got Liverpool in the 4th round. We will lose that game. Let's sim to December the 31st and sort of see where we are at. Now, I would like to see in career mode when you sim these games, especially on the calendar. Like I know NBA 2K does this, is where it shows you whether you win, lose, or in soccer you could draw. So you have like W, L, or D. No reason why they shouldn't have that. I mean, they let you sim through the calendar. You should at least be able to see, the games, because it doesn't show the score unless you stop the game and go back and have a look at each result, which is annoying. But like, this has been a problem in career mode for years, but they haven't changed it. And it looks like we were knocked out by Liverpool. That was to be expected because in the 4th round, Liverpool probably played a more stacked squad. I think it's the 4th round normally that the bigger sides get drawn, isn't it? Or is it the 3rd round? I reckon we could be about anywhere from 5th to 10th. If we're outside the top 10, I'm just going to sim to the rest of the season. Just sort of to get the gist of it, but I don't think we can be relegated. And I would be surprised if we got relegated. Yeah, we need to sign those blokes from our youth squad so they don't get annoyed. We might just stop the sim here just so I can sign those blokes. Because I don't want them to crack the shits and be like, oh, you're not signing me, and where are we on the ladder? We're still 5th after 19 games. It's looking really promising. We could be playing in a not a final, in a we'll promote to senior team and we'll promote to senior team. We could be playing in the playoffs. And to be honest, if we do get to the playoffs, I might play them. So we will sim until April the 10th when we play Cardiff. So we'll sim up until that date, and I will see you guys then. Alright, so we are back. We are at April 9th, 2020. Let's have a look where we are on the season. Hopefully we're in the top. We're 5th, 72 points. We're in the playoffs. Actually, we shouldn't miss the playoffs because it's the top 6, isn't it? What do we got? I mean, we pretty much should make the playoffs. Good to see Notts Forest get back to probably the Premier League. They could still win that league. The top 3 shouldn't change. I don't think we can go above 3rd. We can get to 4th if Cardiff can choke. Huddersfield are going down. Jesus, they've had a shocking season. 26 points. Millwall are probably going down. And QPR should go down. There's 3 games left, so yeah, QPR will go down unless the other mob lose their last 3 games. But we got Cardiff. Now my only worry is if I sim this, I'll lose. I have to manage Northern Ireland. I couldn't really care. We might just check that if someone's offered me a nope, not that one. The national team. Let's see how realistic this is. South Africa I could see, but we're not gonna, like, I could see them offering me the job. We have been pretty good this season. Auto replace. We'll lose this game for sure. We're away at Cardiff. We drew. That's always good. 1-1. Probably should be, what are we now? 2 points. We got West Brom. Hopefully this is at home. Yeah, cool. I don't care. If Downing leaves on a free transfer, I don't care. Or he's signed. It is a crucial game, so hopefully we win. If we win this, we're a lock for the playoffs. We got it. Playoffs are in. We're in the playoffs. What a brilliant effort. What a brilliant effort to make the playoffs. They play 44 or 46 games. I always get this league confused. Got Millwall. Surely we don't lose to Millwall. If this is the last game, we wouldn't want to lose. And Notts Forest. Oh, we got a press conference here. Let's attend it. Just because I want to see it.
Thank you for your patience. We'll start taking questions.
This last game. Congratulations, your team. You are 1 win away from securing a playoff spot. We've already clinched a playoff spot, haven't we? My players want to win now. If we lose to Millwall, we might as well go straight out in the playoffs. Yeah, they are at the bottom of the league. Are you confident we should be able to? These matches are never easy. It's the championship, very strong division. Anything can happen and anyone knows. Great heated account. Great heated account. I didn't see that. Obviously I didn't play it, but I'm only interested in winning. I don't care what Millwall want to do with the game. If they want to be rough, so be it. But wouldn't surprise me because Millwall are a feral
Okay, guys,
club.
we'll be wrapping up now.
They've
Thank you for
always been a
attending.
feral club. They've had feral fans, and I can't see where this is on about you secure a playoff spot because you secure a playoff spot in the top 6. Sim the game. We're gonna win. We're not gonna win, but I mean, we shouldn't lose to Millwall, even if it is at Millwall. We drew 1-1. We probably finished 6th. Let's have a look. Probably Leeds won their last game. Yeah, I thought so. Leeds were gonna always win their last game. What have they won? Their last 10 or something? Because they were 77. Wow, Notts Forest, 88 points. Goal difference, or goals for, put them out. 3 sides tied on 88 points. That's crazy. We will look at the Premier League. That's what I will. Millwall finished last as well. That is disappointing that we did lose to them, but I mean, we're either going to play Cardiff or Notts. Let's have a look at the FA Cup is going to be Leeds, Crystal Palace. One of them gets in the final. Leicester, Cardiff. Wow, who knocked out one of the big sides? Salford City made the round 6. Crazy. So Spurs were the last big side in the FA Cup in round 5. They got knocked out by Palace. City got knocked out by Leicester. That's crazy. Wycombe knocked out Arsenal. Liverpool won the Carabao Cup. I want to see the Premier League. Alright, let's have a look. Let's have a look. So, yeah, Paris Saint-Germain beat Chelsea 3-1 in the round of 16. Galatasaray beat Lyon. Oh no, Lyon beat Galatasaray in penalties 4-3. Atletico Madrid beat Porto 5-0 on aggregate. And FC Bayern beat Napoli 2-1 on aggregate. Man City got knocked out by Monaco. No way, 2-1. Barcelona struggled to beat AEK Athens 2-1 aggregate. Wow. Inter Milan knocked out Real Madrid 3-2 on aggregate. Roma knocked out Valencia 2-1 on aggregate. Let's have a look at the quarters. Bayern lost to PSG. Lyon beat Monaco in a French showdown. Madrid will probably win it if they're still in it. Yeah, so it's Madrid versus Paris and Lyon versus Barca. It should be a Barca-Madrid final. I mean, I would like to see a Paris versus Lyon final, an all-French final, and Lyon would probably lose that. I mean, but Paris would finally win it because they didn't win a big tournament. And it really helped their cause to being a dominant side, because I think despite their success in the French league, a relatively weak league, they need to win a big competition to prove their worth. Because, I mean, if you have Atletico Madrid win a Champions League, did they win the Champions League? I think they did. Then it kind of makes PSG redundant. Manchester United will lose to RB Leipzig in the semi-finals. Olympiacos Dortmund should win that. So United played Arsenal in a quarter-final. Crazy. Did Spurs even make... Spurs made it and they lost to Genk. No, in the current form I could see they would lose to Genk. I want to see the... Where can I have a look at... Why can't I look at the Premier League? Like... How do I... Does anyone know how you look at other leagues? Yeah. Because I don't care about... We're in the playoffs. I want to see the Premier League. City, Spurs, United, Liverpool. Chelsea, Arsenal. Same top 6 as always. Wolves, Watford, Crystal Palace, Bournemouth. Who got relegated? Sheffield United with 4 wins. Crazy. Southampton got relegated. Norwich. So Leicester, who are currently 3rd in real life, are still a mediocre side according to FIFA Sim. Bournemouth 10th. I don't agree with the top 6 though, because Chelsea are not going to finish top 5 with the way they're playing. Liverpool will finish top 2 easily, and City will finish top 2. Spurs will not finish top 4. They're having a shocking season, and if United get anywhere near the top 10, that'd be a massive season for them, because the way they're going, they're in massive trouble. They were so lucky to get a draw out of today's game. Really lucky. So we got to play Reading in the first leg of the EFL Championship playoffs. Let's attend this press conference.
Thank you all for waiting. We'll be taking questions now.
You're one win away from we've already. It's broken, isn't it? On paper, it looks like a similar in terms of strength. Yes, focus on playing well. Last time you faced, they won 2-1 in a thrilling encounter. As your team have a sure. It's a tough battle. It's a playoff final.
That's all.
These are 2 legs, aren't they? I'm fairly sure they are. I'm just gonna save it though, because if it's not 2 legs, I will play the game. Because I'm fairly sure it's 2 legs. We shouldn't lose at home. 2-1, and they got an away goal though, which is massive for them. How many goals did Tammy Abraham score in the championship? Player stats. He scored 18 goals. That's pretty good for 43 matches. I mean, he did play more games than the people above him, but I mean, Chelsea will be really pleased with that. Oh wait, then that wasn't the champ. Sorry, they got, what was it, 46 games. I was gonna say it, yeah. Which means we wouldn't want to lose to Luton Town. We could finish in 4th. We got a draw, which is disappointing. Stoke freefalled. They had top spot locked out. No way. What? Where's the standings? How did they miss the top 2? No way. I mean, I hate Stoke. Stoke are a terrible side. What's this, Euros? They got all the Euro sides in? Because it doesn't look like it. Pick the competition. I don't want to see this. I want to see the EFL Championship. So who went up? We finished 6th with 81 points. Brentford nearly come up as well. Leeds had a better goal difference than us. So good to see Notts go up. It means if I beat Stoke, this will be 2 legs, which means we get 2 attempts at this mob. I will probably... Actually, I will probably play the first leg. Hurry up, get to the final. Why does it start so late? Why do you need 2.5 weeks to build up a playoff final? Oh my god. I'm just gonna sim it because I don't want to get notifications. This is really annoying. Just sim to this game, please, so I don't get any more notifications. Because I don't really care too much about the Steam message that has been plagued for the last 2 months about Stuart Downing agreeing on a football transfer somewhere else. I really don't care. He's 34, I think. He will be leaving by the time we finish anyway. We will sim the first leg. Dortmund won the Europa League. I thought they would. They're a fast, strong side. We lost 2-1 away at home. 2-1 at home. We're not on track? What do you mean we're not on track? Reduce players' wages by 17,000 a week? No, I can't do that. I'm not gonna go into the player editor and change all the... PSG won the Champions League, by the way. I could change all that. Come on, advance to this final. I don't care, just... What do we have to win? What, probably 3-0? I'll play the game, I will play the game. Who's out? You. I'm gonna get you in the game. One of these, Brazilians I've signed from the youth club. We're away at Stoke. This will be a very hard encounter, just because they'll probably be really good, Stoke. Now, hopefully I can change this to an attacking. We want fast build up. So Downing's the captain. We might bring you on, just so he can get some more legs. You're gonna come on for this bloke. And hopefully we will go get Davenport. So we need to win. I think they've got 2 away goals in terms of aggregate, so I think we need to win 2. If 2-0 we should win. But if they score, well, yeah, if we can score 2 goals, it'll make it redundant because we've scored an away goal. Start the game.
Can he add to the goals he's scored already this season? He's already the top scorer in the league. What a match. And it's live.
He's the top scorer in the EFL playoffs.
Hi there, everybody. Welcome to the Stoke City Stadium.
They got Joe Allen and...
I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is
their
with me.
squad is quite good in terms of what they've produced.
Stoke City against Blackburn Rovers.
I mean, where they are on the table in real life is really disappointing. I guess if you're a Stoke fan, because they really shouldn't be in the bottom 4 of that team. But they're being coached terrible. Go Tammy. If we win, it's because Tammy's going to dominate.
Short cross. Chance to get forward from the wing.
Come on, get the ball.
Back with the interception might lead to a break for them.
I mean, I'm proud of the boys though in the first season to finish top 6 with that squad. Mate, get lost.
From the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. The Stoke City team, here it is for you.
Down the wing. No.
Short cross in central defence. Joe Allen starts, looking to recover his best form.
Yes.
And they've gone with 2 up
Travis,
today.
terrible shot.
Well, he got the power. From that range, that was pretty good, but not the accuracy.
Yeah, if you try from that distance, you've got to do a better job than that.
Depending if we get promoted, I will try and buy Tammy
This is the man
Abraham.
whose
I
name
will
has been
try
on
and buy him.
everyone's
That's
lips
if
this
we
week.
get promoted,
He has
we will
been
get
in
that
the headlines,
influx of
and
cash.
It's leaked out really from the dressing room, I think, but he is
Alright,
considering
Linz.
hanging up his boots up.
Basically his first game, I would assume.
A reluctant decision on his part,
Dak.
but only he knows. I think it's the training more than.
Gotta go to Tammy. Tammy!
Your body starts to ache and it becomes really hard work.
Blackburn Rovers get the ball back.
To Dak.
Oh, time to get the cross now. Defended well.
Terrible crossing. But we will reload. Travis. To Dak. To Davenport, who's going to shoot. And gets deflected, of course.
And yeah. Short cross.
I mean, this side already feels a lot more energised than my Brighton side on my EPL save. But it might be to do with the game plan. They're going to attack here. We're going to try and pass it back to Walton. Walton kicks it up to him. Nabi. Oh, that was a very dangerous challenge there. He's injured as well. This could be a card.
Well, decisive from the referee. No
Yellow
doubt
card
in
to
his
Ryan
mind
Minabe.
that was a yellow card.
I don't know. You know,
Yosh
Martin,
injured.
I know
He's probably
another
one of their
referee
best players.
might
And
not book him for that offence.
Reaching for it a little bit with the header, and that's the
on.
expected result.
Back to the training ground, I think.
We might get an update on that injury now from our man Jeff Shreves. Jeff.
In that last challenge, he took a blow to his upper thigh, but at the moment, he's carrying on.
Well, Jeff, thank you for that update.
we're going to try and play high tempo
Sam
offense. Just because
spotted the pass
we
and
need
cut
to
it
score.
out.
Dak.
Bradley Dack.
Tammy
Wants to go
Abraham
at the
needs to
opposition
run.
with
He's got pace. Like, who's going to get him?
Still countering here.
Oh, good ball in.
Now him, the last line of defence, but how strong he was. Sam Vokes. Bauer.
Oh no, they're going to hit with a counter
Looking
here.
to create an opening.
Bauer.
And the defender can get it
Tammy
upfield.
Abraham. Got no players pushing in. I see a player that's going to
Lovely
run down
ball.
here, short downing. At 34 years old. There's a man, Dak. Oh, that's too bright. No, I didn't mean to pass it
Predictable
there.
with the passing and the opposition able to deal with that. Getting the ball back and thinking attack straight away. That's over the top of the defender. One to chase.
So come out.
We knew about the pace, and it was too quick for the opposition.
That's the game.
Great goal.
if I'm
Well,
honest.
what a sight to behold that was. The opposition
Oh,
was
it's
absolutely
1-0. What are they up?
helpless.
3-1.
3-1
It is now
over
an
here.
aggregate.
No chance. What is this?
Now Joe Allen. Joe.
Where are they getting this attack
Easy at this stage.
style from? Because I was pressing way better than what they have, and I'm not playing all out. But Tammy Abraham, you got pace.
Tammy
Use your
Abraham.
pace.
Squeeze for the
Just
shot.
reel it in. There we go. Tammy.
Oh, this is poised
1-1.
beautifully. They've got
3-2
themselves a
on
goal,
aggregate.
but they need another one to force
If you
this
get another
match into
goal, it's
extra
all
time.
level on aggregate because
Now
it's
on
an
aggregate,
away
it's
goal.
3-2.
There could be a chance to score a goal in the first
Sure how
half. Is
risky this
brilliant
might be.
for
Moving
us.
the ball around in their own
We
half.
need to score,
Be
hopefully another
some
one
threat to
by
their
the end of
lead.
the half.
Encouraging play from this team now. Keeping the ball. There'll be a throw now after the tackle. But the cross could come in here. Still on the lookout for that chance to open up the opposition.
Alright, good ball in.
Made sure the pass wasn't completed.
I see a man here, short downing, and it's... I love how he just
Foul.
completely takes that ball on a really difficult,
Set up to play on
like
the
a
break
pass,
now.
like to read that pass, and it's... There's no how easy it is.
They scored. To stretch their
What?
lead. Double their advantage.
Look at how easy they move the ball and they
The
score.
aggregate
That's,
score, that is 4-2.
this is on professional. This is on world class.
Tammy Abraham.
Come on, Tammy, you're...
Can't get past it.
What is
Such a good
this
defender.
defence?
Got the ball and they're going at the opposition with speed. Looked over the defenders.
This is just
Forward to chase.
really annoying because there's a goal.
He's got it away, and that's what you have to do.
Dak. Come on, Tammy.
Dak.
We got no one really pushing forward. I got a player down there, Linz, the Brazilian. He's on his first game. Can he score his first goal in his career?
That's a good block.
Deflected.
Referee's done very well.
No.
Here. Let the game go on, but he knew there was a yellow card infringement
Yellow
in that
card,
move.
no
Now he's
way.
gone back and shown the yellow.
Yeah, it was a definite booking. Players got no complaints.
Look at this.
Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass.
Oh,
Well, he's gone in a bit on the wild side.
no.
Right episode is going to lead to a yellow card from the referee.
Well, look at the ref. He reached for his pocket straight away. No hesitation from him.
It's the goalkeeper's
One
fault.
minute.
The referee's decided to add on 2 minutes.
Where is our attacking players push forward and press? We're gonna have to do all the
Short
work
cross.
in the second half because We are not
Intercepted here.
looking that good.
Taking on the defenders.
Hopefully Tammy can get one more shot in down the wing.
Trying to pull it back here. Goalkeeper will get this one, no problem.
We're going to have to score 2 goals in the
The
second
only way
half.
the team can get back into this.
Two goals in the second half. Let's see if we can
And
do
here
it.
we go, the referee's
I'm not
blown his
looking.
whistle, and we're off for the
It's
second
not
half.
looking likely if I'm being brutally honest. Just by the 2 goals Stoke have got, they're just complete garbage goals. Like,
Need to be more
perfect
forward-thinking in
build-up.
their passing. Go for
And
the
I
difficult pass. They're playing too many
do
easy
okay
balls.
build up,
Untidy work.
and I've had really good counters, but it just the ball gets deflected by a defender, and
Maybe the counter-attack is on
it
here.
looks like we are going. Oh, he took the
What
ball.
he's going to do here? He could send him off for a second yellow.
What?
Well, that's a dangerous thing to do. Already
No
on a yellow card.
way,
And it
that's
was awkward at best, the
laughable.
challenge.
Well, I think one or two of his teammates are having a go
Come
because
on, we need
he's
to do
running the
something.
risk of getting himself sent off here.
If we go down to 10 men, we're stuffed anyway. But
Now,
look at this. Easily wins the challenge. And
short cross.
I'm not saying
Sam
that
Vokes.
we should be belting
in
this side,
possession.
but this
Great
Stoke
player
probably
always.
have a very even side on the lead than we have.
They've conceded a penalty.
They what? A penalty?
He's just telling off the culprit, explaining to him why he's given the penalty.
What
but
for?
No sign of a card here.
Yeah, one or two of the opposition waving the imaginary cards, which you never like to see.
What was the penalty for?
There's been plenty of warming up. And does the job with the penalty. Just to check for you on the aggregate score, 5-2.
I don't know what the penalty was for. That was nowhere. That wasn't even a penalty because the dude had tripped. Oh, and that's the same. That's foul. So
Now foul.
that's double standard, isn't it? Every time I get basically pushed down,
Now
I don't
Everton.
get fouled, and every time they do.
Abraham.
So double standards by FIFA. Hopefully, oh, we got a nice ball in
Threw everything
here. Terrible
behind that
shot.
And frustrated that it wasn't quite on target.
Well, if
We've
he keeps
got no
getting those
chance
kind
of coming
of
back in
areas,
this.
I'm
Like,
sure
what are we,
he'll score pretty
5-2
soon.
down on aggregate?
He's
Oh,
got
hang
that
on.
out well
Hang
read.
on.
The chance is here.
What were
Brave.
you doing, Abraham? You got bloody way. Like, mate.
Corner's taken. Difficult skill.
Oh.
Good effort.
Yeah, timed it perfectly, as you have to do with those volleys.
Oh, yeah,
Sam
right.
Vokes. Now Joe
So
Allen.
they somehow got the
Teammates
ball
getting
there.
out of the way because they know he can
I'll
dribble
score
it
here.
here. Wanting that extra yard to get his... That's an excellent stop from the keeper.
We all
I mean,
thought
how
it was in,
laughable
didn't we?
is this gameplay?
Corner played into the middle. Not really tested the goalkeeper,
It's like
but sometimes
CPU
it's a bit too easy. He made
Ah,
sure he made the save competently.
100%.
Doesn't make too
Ac-
many mistakes,
I-
this lad.
Have
The
100%
manager, Alan, is
accuracy on
making
everything
this
they
change
do.
here. Substitution will take
Like,
place.
they're tackling. Oh, okay, that's
The
not.
goal that put his team in the lead. Can they hold that lead?
Referee has blown. and
6
he's given the
fouls.
free kick.
They have committed none, and I've committed basically
Joe
half
Allen.
the stuff they've done.
And the keeper can collect this one.
Where is the balancing in this game? This is just beyond laughable. Oh, no way.
They couldn't keep possession. They've given it away. Trying to step it
That's
through.
laughable. He somehow predicted that I was going to
It
chip
looked
the
a
ball
certain
over,
goal
and I.
until the defender managed
Yeah,
to
right.
get some
That's
contact.
That's just instinct, but that is top defending.
This
Joe
game, and
Short
it's
cross.
always been the same. It's a
Allen.
mess.
Well, now they can attack, and he's got support
I was
with it.
really
Got it
looking
back with an
forward
interception.
to. I'm going to be honest. I haven't been enjoying the gameplay
Here's Vimmer.
on this
Short
FIFA
cross.
at all,
Powell
because everything I seem to do,
probing away.
I always
working
get
away at the
fouled
opposition
on.
with these
See, look at
passes.
this. The
Playing the
CPU
keeper.
get every deflection. So what am I meant to do?
Here's Vimmer.
I mean, I know I don't play super efficient,
Harmlessly
but
through
at the
to
same
keeper.
time, when you play on professional, you
Pressure
really
put on the
shouldn't
keeper.
have or expect CPU to be hitting everything in terms of like the deflections and all that. Look at
Got it
this!
strongly and got the ball.
The defending is ridiculous in this game because you basically here they'll score here. He should have scored that because that was going
So
in.
we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes.
We got 15 minutes, but it doesn't matter.
Hit
We're
it
not
well.
going to go
Just
up
needed
because
a bit
of the
more
way
luck
the
with that effort.
game is played. I probably should have played the first game, if I'm being honest.
Excellent attacking
We
play
could have
here.
been, I guess,
Open
in
up the opposition
the
now.
game, but
Good save by the keeper.
come on. Just try and get a
Travis.
consolation goal. What a disappointing season.
Bradley Dack. Abraham. Stoke have worked hard in this game to get where they are, and they're defending that
Disappointing.
position. Alan Smith.
Well, it's not just two banks of four now, it's one bank of six and four. They've got everybody behind now, and it's really hard for the opposition to find any space out there.
Dak,
He fancies his chances.
It's a
Getting
corner.
past these players.
but
And the referee spotted that deflection. He's
Doesn't
pointed
mean
to
much.
the corner.
Tammy Abraham has played his last game at Reading. Oh, not Reading,
In
Blackburn.
goes the corner.
Where do I get Reading from? You've got to send me
Defenders read the
top
cross
down there.
And on the clock, 8.
Yeah,
Four
like
minutes.
where's my team? They're just crawling back.
Here's Bell. Corey Evans.
Alright, Armstrong. Oh my
He tried his
god.
luck, but his luck was out. Saw the pass and dealt with it.
I wouldn't even say Stoke were the better side this leg in this game
This is how they love to play on the break.
because
Comes out
we've had
off the
just as many
goalkeeper.
shots as they have. That's a. Wait, are you telling me that this isn't a foul? Get rid of this. Get rid of this. How do I hide that? No. How do I zoom in? What do I do? Where do I zoom? Okay. You're telling me that that is not a foul. See that? He has taken his legs out. He didn't touch the ball. Let's have a look at this really closely. Did he touch the ball? He's nowhere near the ball. Nowhere near the ball. Nowhere near the ball. There that. He's taken him out. Taken him out. The player even falls. That's a foul. Every day of the week.
Shot on!
100% a foul. And I never get any fouls in this game. If somebody knows how to increase fouls or turn foul frequency up, please let me know because I will be turning CPU fouls down and mine up because there's a lot of fouls that I never get that the CPU does get.
They flip in to cut out the pass.
This is basically it for this episode. Once this is done,
Trying to find the
I
opening,
don't
which
know
would
whether
be so
this will
crucial.
continue. We'll
This
just
is a
sort
good
of gather
opportunity
whether people
to put
want
the
it to
ball into the
continue. Just
penalty
let me
area
know in the
now.
comments. But I mean, when you get screwed like this in a game, you're going to score again. Mate.
What are they doing here?
Where'd they give
Another
penalty from?
conceded.
And losing the discipline when
Oh
they're being
my
asked to defend, it's really poor.
Well, the
Can you
referee has
show
given a
us the
penalty,
penalty?
but he hasn't booked the offender.
Where?
Quite often in that circumstance you would see
Oh
the
my
yellow card
God.
produced. He might be a bit fortunate there.
Oh,
And the goalkeeper
oh
saved
my
it.
god, they gave a penalty. This game's broken. I'm so glad I haven't paid the money to own this game. I've only got it on the EA trial, so 16 shots, 12 on target. What a laughable performance. I wish the manager could say the game was broken because that was pathetic. Let's have a look what they'll say.
Time for just a few questions.
It looks like you stood no chance. You were exiting the competition with a double defeat against Aston Villa. We played Stoke. Where did they get Villa from? Has your team become increasingly competitive? Oh, some of these questions. This honestly might be the last time that I do this save here with Blackburn. I might just stick with my... Yeah, Stoke were lucky. I'm not giving them any credit. That's not fair. We were controlling the game, yeah. In the first half, we probably should have put in 3
Thanks,
goals.
that's all the questions we have for you.
But yeah, this is probably the last time I do this series, unless people really want me to see me continue it. If you want to see me continue it, just, you know what to do, just leave a like, just comment below if you want me to continue it, and I'll go from there. But at the current moment, I'd rather just go back to my Brighton save and just play that, because the amount of garbage this game throws up is just laughable, like. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that episode. I know it's probably a long one. Again, apologies if it is a long one, but this was just going to test for 1 season. If you want to see a second season, just leave a like and comment below. But if not, I'll see you again next time on the Brighton save. Mega Cars are 1 out.